Namaste, I'm Annika. Thank you for visiting my channel. Today we're going to do a nice mix of chilled yin, chilled shapes. We're doing what my body needs today, all right? So let's begin on our mat. Do what you can, and what you can't, don't do, all right? Listen to your body. So let's just begin kneeling. If kneeling is uncomfortable, you could always put a block underneath your bum, lift your hips a little, place your right hand on top of your left, bring your big thumbs or your little thumbs to touch. Just allow the chin to fall towards your chest. Toes are pointing back. And just take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale it out as you allow your shoulders to settle into your back. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. And simply feel the tops of your feet, your shins, your knees on your mat, on the ground. And arrive on your mat. And allow your breath to allow you and guide you into this moment right here, right now. And as you inhale all the way down into your belly, feeling it rise, and as you exhale, drawing the belly button back in, exhaling through the nose. Allow your breath to let you arrive in your body, bring you into your body, and begin to feel your body. So we can drop out of the mind into the body. And if you haven't asked yourself how you feel this morning, ask yourself that question. And then perhaps choose an intention for your practice today. What are you on your mat for today? What do you need in your day today? And now let's return to our breathing. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the nose. And slowly, when you're ready, just find child's pose. Let's take the knees wide apart, walk the hands forward, and bring the hips back towards your heels. Palms face down, draw the forehead to the ground, and extend through your upper back, your shoulders, your chest. You can make a little tent with your fingers to extend a little longer. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, just let go. Slowly finger-tipping the hands over to the left. Bring your right hand on top of your left. And then press that right hip back to your heel. Maybe sliding the right hand underneath the armpit, palm faces up, and just turn the head towards the left, towards your arm. Just releasing the back of the shoulders, sit back. Slowly release, extend the hands in front, find your way onto all fours. Curl the toes under, bring the knees in a little, shoulders over your wrists. Take a few cat-cows, just to release the knees a little. Release the lower back, mid-back, upper back, neck. Inhaling and exhaling, just work with the speed of your breath. See what your body's feeling like, what it needs. Returning to neutral spine. Toes touch, knees apart, come back down to child's pose. Extend the hands in front. Take a breath. Exhale it out and walk the fingers over to the right. Left hand comes on top of right. Nose turns right. Breathe. Threading your left hand underneath the armpit, palm faces up. Take an inhale, slowly release. Find your way back onto all fours and all the way down onto your belly. Just extend the legs out behind you. Bring the elbows right underneath the shoulders, tops of the feet on your mat, palms down, and spread your fingers. Take a deep inhale, press up through the forearms, bring your chin down to your chest. And you can engage your legs if you like, squeeze your thighs. And now just relax your thighs, relax your bum. Just getting a little compression in your lower back area. Maybe you take your left ear down towards the left shoulder. Little bit of a release down the side of your neck. Start to press that right shoulder back. just so you get a really good release, really good stretch there. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, chin rolls down to the chest. Hang out here for a little. Press your elbows into the mat. Get a little more release in the back of your neck. Slowly, slowly roll right ear towards right shoulder. And now press that left shoulder back. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, chin comes to the chest, hands slide in a little, elbows come in. Start to press up a little bit more. Keep your elbows soft, chin to chest. Now engage the thighs, press into your mat, maybe come up a little higher. And exhale, push all the way up onto the knees. Walk the hands in. Walk the knees in, hip distance. Take a deep inhale and just bring that left foot forward on your mat. Might take you a few seconds. Bring your foot in between the hands. Toe heel forward. Bring your knee over your front ankle. Just never beyond it. You don't want to stress your knee. Walk the back leg back. Release the toes. And simply lean into your hip flexor, this front hip compressed. Bring the hand to the inside of your foot and toe heel the foot to the outside of your mat. Soften your elbows and you'll get a really good stretch on this hip flexor. But also take your left hand, press that left knee out, gaze over your shoulder. And if you have any wrist issues, you could always come up onto the TP fingertips. But it's kind of good to get a little compression also in the wrist. Strengthens the joints. Good. Take an inhale and reach your left hand to the sky. Rotate your wrists. Maybe circling the arm around a few times just to oil up the shoulders. Oh, I think mine need a whole can of WD-40 this morning. Reaching behind and gaze over the shoulder. Look at your thumb, maybe drawing the back heel in. Just adjust yourself. See if you can take hold of the outside. You might be a little stiff. I'm a little stiff this morning. It's not coming in easily. You can grab my yoga pants. Slowly release. Walk the hands around. Come all the way, hips to the sky, into a forward fold. Hands underneath the shoulders. Take an inhale, look out, flatten the back. And exhale, draw in. Crown of head coming to your ground, towards the ground. Just let the hands be soft, the elbows be soft. Shake the head a little side to side. Just letting the neck release with gravity. Take an inhale and slowly start to walk the hands back to the front of the mat, bringing your toes with you. Step that back foot in about a foot. Take an inhale, try to lengthen the spine, and exhale, draw the body forward. It's a hamstring release, pyramid pose. Just gaze at your big toe, draw the belly button in, and take 5 breaths. Good. Step the back foot in, knees are bent. Try to bring the palms onto the ground in front of you and start to look at your knees and lift your hips. Just let your hamstrings work a little more. Grab opposite elbows and just dangle in ragdoll. Just place your hands inside the elbows. And then find some stillness. Let your back just loosen up. Take an inhale. Bring the fingers down by the toes. Look forward, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, left hand reaches up to the sky. Put a little bend in your right knee and see if you can look up at the hand. Maybe rotate the wrists. Exhale, fold in, soften the knees. Inhale, right hand reaches up. Keep a bend in your left knee this time. See if you can gaze up, maybe rotate your hand around. Take a deep inhale and exhale, bring the hand back down, halfway lift. Inhaling, look out. Exhale, step this time your left foot back. Drop down to your knee, hands framing that front foot, and just kind of hang out here. Just relax the head, look at your big toe. Bring the hands to the inside of the foot, toe heel, to the outside edge of your mat. Take your hand and press it into your knee. Just press it out, maybe gaze over the shoulder and breathe, just opening into this hip. Maybe reach the hand up, rotate the wrists. Maybe a few circles, follow your breath. Try to get a full range of motion. And if your shoulders are sore, you just shorten your levers. But just getting that rotation around your shoulder. Leaving the hand behind, gaze over the shoulder at the thumb. Maybe float the back leg up. Oh, this one's even stiffer than the other side. What is going on? Skip yoga for 2 days and you can't climb out of bed. Every day we start afresh. New students. Good. Still breathing, still alive. Slowly, slowly release. Walking round to the opposite side of your mat now. Just bring the toes around parallel with the sides of your mat. Take the hands behind the back. Maybe squeeze the shoulders together. Draw the head down and see if you can bring those hands off your lower back. You can shake your head and just breathe. And if you're too tight, you can just keep your hands on your hips. Slowly release the hands underneath the head. Walk back to the top of the mat. Bringing the toes round with you. Step in about a foot. Inhale to lengthen, come onto your fingertips. Exhale, fold over that front leg. There can be a nice micro bend in that front leg. Draw that right hip back and just gaze at your big toe. Step the feet together, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Slowly toe heel the feet out to the outside edge of your mat. Toes point out. Lower the hips down to your heels. See if you can get your heels down or just take the legs wider into chillasana, yogi squat. Bring the palms together and try and sit up a little. And if this is uncomfortable, you can always Put your block under your butt and sit here. Still getting the opening in the hips. So your block is your friend to help you just kind of get a little more comfortable and get into some shapes a little easier. You can close your eyes. Remember why you're practicing, what you're looking for. Use the elbows to really press those knees out. Opening the palms to the ground. Drop the chin, Raja Malasana. Take an inhale. Bring your hands behind you, sit on your bum. Oh, feels good, right? Take a deep inhale. Keep your knees where they are and just windshield wiper over to the right. Gaze over your shoulder. Inhale through center and keep your feet nice and wide. So you can get really deep into your hips. Inhale through center. Exhale, other side. Coming back through center, draw the soles of the feet together, lift yourself back up, grab hold of the feet, open them like a book. Draw the heels in towards the body. Bring your elbows on top of your knees. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly fold forward. Take the elbows and really try to press the knees down towards your mat. It's called butterfly pose. It's great for the inside of the thighs, the lower back. Relax your chin to your chest and breathe. Slowly, slowly rise, drawing the knees together. Just extend your right leg long in front and draw this left heel back towards the hip. Take two fists, place them in between the inside of your foot and your inside thigh. Take your left hand back into the lower back. Bring the heel of your hand in like a tripod, supporting your straight back. Take a deep inhale, reach that right hand up. Exhale, twist around. See if you can draw the knee into the middle of the body. You might have to move your boobs, your belly, and any other bits, but just get yourself into shape. Maybe the elbow can come to the outside. Fingers point up. Take a deep inhale, exhale, twist a little deeper, gaze over your shoulder. That straight leg, don't leave it hanging out like a dead fish. Squeeze the quad, maybe walk the bum forward an inch or two. Keep it engaged. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist around a little deeper, gaze down to your mat. Chillasana, let us see. It's a great spinal twist. Great for your digestive system. Slowly, slowly release. We'll do the same shape other side. Drawing in the heel towards the outside of the hip. Take your two fists, place them in between. You can flex that leg now, maybe walk your butt an inch forward. Right hand comes behind, into the back. Left hand reaches up, so you're lifting up out of your sit bone. Take the twist, bring the knee to the midline of the body, or get your elbow outside and use that for the twist. Fingers point up, gaze over your shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and gaze to your mat. Now flex that standing leg, that long leg. Relax your chin. Inhale, slowly, slowly release. Drawing your left leg in, extend your right leg behind you. We're going to, ow, I'm like, ow. We're going to set up for pigeon, also called swan in yin yoga. So left knee behind left wrist, take it all the way to the outside edge, wiggle the toes forward. If you practice yoga, you have your setup routine. Walk the knee to the middle of your mat, walk that leg back and release the tops of the toes. Square off your shoulders, your hips. Kind of settle into that shape here. And if you can, you lower down a little deeper. Just be mindful that you don't just plop over onto one side because it feels good. You want your body to be directly over the midline of your mat. Maybe you could even surrender a little deeper and lower the chest right down. And again, if this is excruciating in the knee, if you feel pain, you're not doing yoga for pain. Lay on your back. Take that left ankle on your right knee. Hands come behind your right thigh and draw the thigh off. You could also just hang out here. So options for everybody. Everybody will tell you, your body will tell you what it needs. So listen, right? Mine needs pigeon. And breathe. Just noticing when signals may occur, signals in your mind to say, I'm uncomfortable, let me wiggle out of discomfort. So try practicing just breathing through that mind sensation. So you become aware of it as a signal that doesn't have to be reacted to immediately. You can pause, breathe, hold a little longer. Surrender. Slowly rise, drawing that back leg all the way round till it connects with the sole of your foot. Just grab your butt, pull it out from underneath, take a deep inhale, reach up. Nice strong long leg, and exhale, gently fold over. Take the hands to the outside of that shin, that ankle, the foot. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold in. You can just relax the hands, relax the chin, relax your shoulders, your elbows, your foot. Chillasana. Slowly rise. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out. Drawing your right foot around, setting up for your pigeon, swan, other side. Taking the knee right out, walking your back leg into the middle of your mat and back. Square off your shoulders, your hips. And slowly lower down. Taking this option on your back if you would like. Crossing right ankle on top of left knee, reaching behind, grabbing your left thigh and drawing it towards your body. So take the option that best serves you today. Slowly rise, drawing that back leg all the way round to the front, connecting with your right sole of the foot. Take an inhale and reach up. Exhale, slowly fold with a little twist out to the left. Take another inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold in. Head coming down to your knee. Relax the hands, just let them go. Relax your chin, your elbows. Relax your foot. Slowly rise. Very slowly in and out of these shapes. Draw the knees in, find your way down onto your back, hugging your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Placing your hands on top of your knees, just make a little counterclockwise circle. Just tracing your way around your sacrum, which, like a clock face, that lower back area. Nice and slowly around each number. And this is something you could do in bed in the morning to loosen your back up before climbing and twisting out of bed, where many injuries tend to happen. Switch directions. Think you've been laying straight and suddenly you sit up, you twist, you rotate. So it's good to just allow your spine a chance to wake up. It's good to allow your head to wake up, but what do? We pound coffee into it. I have to switch back to tea, like in England. Good, squeezing back into the center. Just extend your right leg long down to the mat. Point the toe and really draw that left knee in towards the body. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, release, switching sides. Point the toes. Deep inhale, exhale, switch. And again. A few more times each side in your own time. Hugging both knees in and placing both feet on your mat. Bring your hands down by the sides, palms down. Take a deep inhale, draw the belly button down to your mat. Your tailbone tilts. So press into the feet, press into the hands, and press into your shoulders. Start to lift your tailbone, your bum, all the way, lifting those hips up to the ceiling, to the sky. And exhale slowly, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lowering back down. As your tailbone touches, your belly begins to rise. So inhale, draw the belly in, tailbone tilts, and begin again. How slow can you make this process? Keeping your chin exactly where it is. Exhale, lower down. A few more times in your own time. And if you have a block handy or a rolled up towel, take a hold on its long, flat side, on its edge side, Place your block underneath your tailbone. So you want to be actually right above your butt crack in that little triangle space. Your sacrum area. Lower the hands down by your sides into supported bridge. And just take a few breaths here in supported bridge. It should feel secure. Toe heeling the feet to the outside of the mat. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, just allow the knees to fall in towards each other. Internally rotating your hips. And if you don't have a block, you can do this same shape on your mat with your tailbone on the ground, so don't worry. Take a breath, draw the knees apart, toe heel the feet together, soles of the feet together, and allow the knees to fall apart. And if you like, you could place your hands onto your hips. Breathe in into the belly, and exhale, send the breath out through the hands. Inhale into the belly, exhale out through the hands. Slowly bringing the knees together, bringing the hands back to the ground. If you feel comfortable, maybe raising one toe towards the ceiling. Flex point the foot. Little circle with the ankle, one direction. Changing other side. Lower the heel, other side, other foot comes to the ceiling. Flex, point the toe. Rotate your ankle round and round. And now maybe both feet up to the sky. Just making sure that block is secure. And just let the legs hang where they are. Slowly, slowly lowering the heels down towards the floor, removing the block, and just press the lower back into the mat. Feels so good. Next inhale, draw the knees to the chest. See if you can take hold of the outside of the feet. Bring the hands inside the knees, the arms inside the knees, and maybe extend the feet to the ceiling. It's called Happy Baby. Draw the knees down to the armpits. And you can just put your thumb in between your first big toe and your second toe. You could rock side to side, pressing the tailbone down towards the mat. Getting some great compression in the hips. And when you're ready, drawing the knees back into the chest, and as you exhale, take them over to the right side for a spinal twist. Extending, you can shuffle your hip back, extend your left hand overhead, palm up. Right hand just rests on the knees and turn the nose in towards the armpit. And breathe. Top leg could extend for a little IT band. It's your choice. Slowly release the arm, draw the knees through center to the other side. Extending your right hand above the head, palm up. Slowly release. Hug the knees in and gently find your way to final resting shape. Shavasana. Bring the hands down by the sides, palms up. Take a soft inhale, a soft exhale. Just gently, gently bringing your awareness back to your physical form. A little movement maybe in the fingers, into the toes. And when you're ready, a good morning stretch. Drawing the knees in one at a time to the body. Give yourself a big, big squeeze. And finding your way onto your side. Whichever side feels good for you. Take a breath. And when you're ready, you can gently press up to a comfortable cross-legged lotus, half lotus, whatever floats your lotus. Bringing the hands in towards the heart, palms together to seal in the practice. Take an inhale. Exhale it out through the mouth. And again, deep inhale. Exhale it out. Let's do it again. Notice how that breath just keeps coming until it doesn't. Maybe life will just keep flowing if we let it happen. Trust that it will keep flowing. And that when we try to interfere and stop it and control it, that's when it gets tough and gets turbulent. Just like a flow in a river, when we put the rocks in the river, it has to find another way round, but it still finds its way round. So trust the flow. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.